and today we're going to be going over a new build. It's called Burning Saint. Burning Saint is a Warmind build that uses both solar and void energy types of armor to create a build. And I'm going to go over the armor now. On our armor, we have Power of Rasputin, buffs weapon damage that are near Warmind selves. We got Rocket Launcher Ammo Finder, and I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering, like, what's that about? You'll find out here in a second. Then we got, on our arms, we got Cellular Suppression, which blinds enemies. Essentially it blinds them, and it blinds some yellow bars, depending on their power and their strength, obviously. It doesn't work on NIFO bosses or public event bosses or raid bosses, but it works on every other yellow bar it seems. We got Focusing Strike, grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a melee attack, and that procs every 7 seconds, just to let you know. And that's just to complement the build. Then we have Warmind's Longevity, so we can keep the amount of time our Warminds are up and the damage we're dealing to the enemies around them. And it's like, okay, so you got Rasputin. Well, what's that for? Well, I just uploaded a video. If you go ahead and check it out, it is the most recent video. Eyes of Tomorrow creates Warmind cells. Yes, it does. With this little mod right here. Solar splash damage, final blows, have a chance to create a Warmind cell. Now, it is a chance, but because the reserves are so low, the chances of you creating a Warmind cell within 6 rockets and the splash damage it creates is pretty dang high. And the fact that this seems to be, you kill away Avs and you get some damage boost, right? Well, let's see if you spawn a Warmind cell and there's ads around the yellow bar. The amount of damage you're going to be doing is nuts already, because it's already a really good weapon as it is. Our final one, because you said burning, you saw Burning Saint. Where's the fire? We got Eyes of Tomorrow, and we got Burning Cells. What happens if you destroy the Warmind cell you just created? Well, anything that is managed to survive that barrage will be dead after this. Destroying a Warmind cell creates a burst of solar energy that causes enemies to burn for several seconds. Not only does it take the initial damage from a Warmind cell going off, but then it takes a burning damage on top of it, and then it gets suppressed because shooting, it's only with 7th Seraph though, so you kind of have to, that's actually damaging a war. It creates a burst of suppressing void energy. Additionally, you deal less damage to Warmind cells. So, if you destroy that Warmind cell, you suppress all the enemies around it at the same time. So if there's anything left, let's say in a raid or something like that, they're blind. It gives you a chance to recuperate and whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and demonstrate this build. We're going to go to my favorite lost sector to test these things. Got lots of enemies, lots of like ads around each other. And also in this build are weapons. The 7th Seraph weapons that we'll be using is 7th Seraph SI2. Of course, we got Eyes of Tomorrow, and then we got Heritage. Now, you could substitute the Heritage with a 7th Seraph Carbine, which would what I would normally do, and then throw a shotgun on and create a build that you don't have to waste heavy ammo on for. And you could use it for something else and create even more. So the possibilities aren't endless. I just wish we went with this because, one, I like my Heritage, and I like my sidearm because it's got threat detector and surrounded, which it does very good chunk of damage. And then also the super Blinding Saint. You saw I had Helmet Saint Burning Saint. You saw I had Helmet Saint 14, sorry. I got it confused with another build that I'm going to be making a video on. Yeah, Helmet Saint 14, and you got Bubble, because Bubble buffs damage. Buffs your damage in general. So, we got a nice little complement. Let's just get all this sort of See, didn't create on our first little wave. Didn't create. Saw that. But there it is. Got adaptive ordnance. Get that procced. Another Warmind cell created. Don't want to waste that shot on that. And what I could do, just to kick this up a notch, is you can even change. There's your damage increase now. Look at that. This thing's just awesome. See, you killed him behind cover, and it created a Warmind cell. Oh, that was probably the rocket launcher. He got killed. This is so awesome. Blind them. Blinds the wyvern. Less damage. Hey buddy, turn around. I'm behind you. Hey, buddy. There you go. Adaptive ordnance. Creates a Warmind cell. Creates another Warmind cell. Well, that's the previous one. I actually didn't think it would last that long. Wow. And there you go. That's just to demonstrate the build that I am doing. And again, this is the loadout that I'm using. This could be substitute anything, either for like a solar wave frame, so you could use Marty's Retribution, or what's another one? A weapon, a solar weapon with Firefly. These are the damage, right? You could use that to spawn Warmind builds. I don't think we have any solar grenade launchers. And again, if you want to give yourself some distance, create Warmind cells, then you could just throw on a 7 Seraph Carbine with Rampage, hip fire grip and Rampage, or slide shot and Rampage, or something else, Swashbuckler, whatever you want, whatever you have you. I just personally like damage dealing weapons when it comes to primaries, because it ramps up the damage and allows you to create smaller ads. On the smaller ads, it allows you to stack up that Warmind cell and then bring it over to the boss. So again, it is called Burning Saint, and the primary method of damage or super, it is a Word of Dawn and Suppressor Grenade. The reason why the word Saint in there, Saint is the word Saint, and I'm going based off of Dark Souls 3. When you have different classes, Saints, Knights, you have different abilities and attributed. Saints are usually of the light. They're kind of good. They're lawful good. So you have things like you can blind your enemies, holy magic and stuff like that. And Helm Saint 14 has always been looked at as holy. He walked in the demon light, and in the end he was brighter. Pay on to Saint 14. He was brighter. His light was brighter than the demon's light. These demons are really dark. So, so it's a kind of it's wrapped together. The build is wrapped together in with a term and a D&D term as much as anything else. So if you like the video, go and hit that like button. If you like to subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified for further uploads. And with all of that said, that is all, folks, and you'll have a God bless day.